Blade Runner, Episode 5. How did Elton John get in this game? Ooh, that's odd.
Good God! Your old fogey stuff makes me want to spew.
Excuse me, but I was listening to music.
Geek! Hoodlum! Dork! Freak!
There is someone at the door.
Speak.
I have a return package for Mr. Luther Lance.
A return? From where?
Emil Runsiter.
Maybe one of the chimps blew a gasket and tried to bugger him.
They're not available. Come back later. I told you those strains were unstable. Runsiter must have discovered the fakes.
Relax. Runsiter's a simp. Not even old man Tyrell could have spotted those beauties.
20th century like a real drug man.
Who
Listen
the
here.
piss do you
tell
think
Mr.
you are,
Runsiter that we
blasting
have a
in here
strict
like a couple
no
of goddamn
return policy.
cowboys?
Gentlemen, take a moment to evaluate your situation.
Look, there's very little to steal here. If you can haul out one of the statues, be our guest.
We look like thieves to you, man?
No.
You look like a couple of goddamn...
Take a good, long look.
Aha! Just the people we were hoping to see, right, Lance?
Huh?
Nexus 6. And you came to us.
Return to you, my brothers, to ask your help.
Unfortunately, we don't work for the Tyrell Corporation anymore.
You've been continuing your research, I trust.
Yeah, of course.
Something drives us on.
The common bond. Can you have greater miracles than these? Brothers, my brothers, take a good, long look.
Oh my God!
Well now, shall we begin?
You wake up one day and find it's all been a dream. Or you wake up and discover you've been asleep all the time and the nightmare is real. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know who I was. A cop dangling on the short end of the stick? Or a rep whose memory banks had run out? One thing I was sure of was that I didn't kill Izo. That I know I experienced. And this misinformation, maybe it was the key to everything that was happening. Maybe there was a lot more than what met my eye. All I had to do was stay alive long enough to find out.
Welcome back to my Blade Runner playthrough. Okay, so we have lost our spinner, which is the flying car, and so we're on foot going to take the sewers so we can get around. I'm obviously wanted man now, and I'm not feeling too clever. My sanity is a bit at risk. There's been a lot of suggestions that I am actually a replicant. I don't know. Let's continue, see if we can find some answers. Oh! Horrible rat there. Nasty. This was where we were interrogated by some apparently fake policemen. This is the interrogation chair. And they suggested to me that I didn't exist, basically, that it was all my implanted memories.
I'd seen chairs like this one before, and not just in my recurring dental nightmares. It was an old-time LPD soothsayer, a torture device used to elicit confessions out of hardened criminals. Its use had been banned for 10 years now, but most cops knew it hadn't totally disappeared off the face of the earth. I'm going to draw my gun because I can't. I
think these rats are dangerous. Shouldn't really be running down here. What's this way? So radioactive sewers. Yeah, lots of gas in here to hold your breath. Stink. So what we've got here? Nothing we can do in here. Can we go? No. Let's go on. Ugh. That looks like the same coloured stuff the guy was serving up at the restaurant. Where does this lead out to? Oh, it's back. That looks like my apartment. Yes, this is the ground floor to my apartment. Let's go back home and freshen
Your
up.
floor number, please.
Apartments.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
See how Maggie's doing. Must be hungry.
Where's Maggie? Where's my animal?
Step off, motherfucker. Ain't no Maggie here.
She was here last night when I left.
You got the wrong place, Jack.
Hey man, I live here.
I don't know what you're speed loading, and I really don't care.
Wait a minute.
I got no problem icing you if that's what you want, Jack.
He's got the drop on me.
Your floor number, please.
Roof.
Destination locked. Your floor number, please.
Can't get to the roof. So how come that guy's got a shotgun in there? It's very strange. Answers the door with a shotgun. I don't know. So do we wander the streets? Or do we go back down to the sewers? This is all very unsettling. And if I'm not a replicant, then who is trying to make me think that I am? And for what purpose? Oh! Cop! Or fake cop. Shit. Don't know whether to fight him or just run for it. Are they real cops or fake cops? Crystal hasn't got an order out on me, so she's not come for me yet. Is there a ladder? Yes. Oh shit. Ah! Son of a bitch. Got a rat bite now. Ah, another one. Ooh, they're coming out. It's making my skin crawl. Ooh. What is in here? Forgive me if I go a little bit slowly. Give me a bit more time to shoot these rats. I don't really want to be sprinting around here. What is this? There's a lift. Hello?
Hey, another one? Ain't you ever heard of private property?
I'm looking for the guy from the Fisher King. Who are you? Do you live off pizza?
Hey, haven't I seen you somewhere before?
Always chasing. That your name? Chaser? Got that big dumb locks out the back of the sushi bar, remember?
Small world, ain't it?
The dumpster guy.
Guess so. And again, I ain't the one standing in your living room.
Is there anything else?
This is where you live?
You could call it that.
You know your way around down here?
You got anything to drink? My throat's awful dry.
Maybe that's a fetch quest. What's this? Something flashed here. Oh, it's probably me.
You said another one when I came down the elevator.
Not a lot of people. Artificials.
How'd you know they were replicants?
Are you kidding? I can spot a skin job at 100 paces in the dark.
Describe them to me.
Sure you don't got that drink?
Maybe later.
Well, there's the Japanese guy with the coat and the glasses.
Skinny guy, blonde hair, ponytail?
Yeah, and the guy with the muscles and the funny hair.
Dreadlocks?
Right, I've seen him
no.
twice. And the two-headed guy and the fat man.
Fat man? The one I was chasing from the sushi bar.
Nah, the other fat man, you know him, rough voice, always eating.
The cop. That's not police captain, is it?
How many times you seen the fat man down here?
Bunch of times. Last time weren't that long ago.
What was he doing?
Collecting guns like always.
Handguns? A blaster like mine?
Handguns, rifles, a whole armful. Took 'em through that gate. Dumped 'em in the sewer. They're gone now. You sure you ain't got nothing to drink?
Can you describe him?
Yeah, rough guy. He bucks out orders a lot. Everybody listens when he's around. A natural.
Let me ask you something.
Cooked it be. Damn tasty.
I'm talking to you here.
Bring the licking gun.
I'm not gonna drink this crap. Is this just a plank of wood? Where would I find a drink in here? Gotcha. And that should be okay now. Like an ant. What am I climbing up? Anything else that we can...
Well, hey, stop!
I think I got what you wanted from Tyrell's office.
Check it out, bro. The little man with the big gun did good.
A bargain's a bargain. You said you'd give me Guza.
It's all right here.
Your boss is a real piece of work, let me tell you. Almost as good as Tyrell. Take a look.
That probably had something to do with you guys getting fired. Guza had his fingers in as many rancid pies as possible. He was insatiable. He sold police equipment, ripped off criminals, and he even killed. And here were documents that proved it all. Depositions, photographs, video discs. It was the complete file on Guza, the dirty cop. Where'd you get this?
From Clovis. He told us to hold it for him.
Come to think of it, I'm not sure you're supposed to see it. You want to give it back now?
Not a chance.
Let him have it. Clovis said he was finished with the policeman anyway.
A little light started to flicker in my brain. Guza was the one measuring me for the frame. When my stomach stopped churning, I realized I had everything I needed to force the bastard to play ball with me. I knew that he would listen to reason, if applied with serious pressure. All I needed to do was call him. Stick around. I may not be finished with you.
Where do I get a payphone? How am I going to call him?
Been messing with people's lives lately?
McCoy, where the hell you been? We've been looking all over for you.
But you have.
Yeah? Am I wanted dead or alive?
You don't know what you are, kid.
You can sell that replicant shit to everybody else, but I ain't buying.
If you're so clean, let's put you on the machine. That'll decide once and for all.
I'm through listening, Guza. Now it's your turn. I've been doing some investigating on my own. Came across some prime sources. You know what I'm talking about. Those little illegal weapons deals with Ezo. You were raking in the chinions, selling LPD wares to scumbags and reps. Oh yeah. The department's gonna eat it up when they hear just how deep that corruption goes.
That's a load of crap.
Let's hope for your sake Bryant and the brass feel that way when I lay this file on them. Otherwise it's a one-way ticket to the off-world penal colony, fat man.
What do you want, McCoy?
Remove the frame, clear my name, and get that guy out of my apartment. I want my life back.
I can't do that.
You better start finding a way, 'cause I got another call to make.
Okay. How do we work this out? We can't talk over the damn phone.
The sewers. I know you want to be comfortable, and I figure it's kind of like your second home down there. The bottom of the old elevator, there's a gate. Past it, there's a chamber. It's got a round platform.
Yeah, I know it.
Be there, alone. And you better hold up your end, or Bryant gets it all.
Yeah, he's gonna come to kill you. He is. He'll just come with a load of guys. Oh, so we want our spinner back, and our apartment back, and our dog back. Alright. Have a meeting with a fat man. Wish me luck. There he is.
Did you get that asshole out of my apartment?
It's cleaner than when you left it.
My dog?
Yeah, your pooch is there too.
That everything I need to clear me?
I gotta tell you, kid, those inset photos look pretty real.
Let me guess. Clovis gave them to you.
It must seem pretty gullible, but he sounded on the level. He called you his brother. Said you came down in the moon bus with all of them.
Photoshop.
He said Tyrell was using you to get inside the LPD. You hadn't been on the job too long, so I thought, maybe.
You'd screw with my head? How convenient. You could satisfy your blackmailer and keep me from sniffing around your dirty work at the same time.
You're too smart for me, kid. Water under the bridge. You ready to talk trade?
You ever trust this guy again?
I got it all right here. Photos, files, discs, the works. It ain't a pretty sight.
You can't blame a guy for trying to better himself.
Trying is one thing. Ripping off speed loaders and selling the shit yourself? Farming out LPD weapons through black marketeers? Torching two pimps who wouldn't pay you off when you were working Vice?
Hey, those two had it coming.
How long did you think it could last?
It finally reaches the point where you don't even think about what happened yesterday. Only what's coming to you tomorrow. 20 years in the job, kid, and nobody was gonna touch me.
Helping reps also part of the job?
I was gonna whack them myself once the heat was off. Tie up those loose ends.
Once I was out of the way.
Clovis is still gonna come gunning for me, kid. You and Chris gotta take him down. Then my problems are over. Our problems are over. And we can all live happily ever after.
I don't know. A lot has changed. I don't know what I want anymore.
That's fine, kid. Just walk away. I knew you didn't have the cojones.
Hey, I got you where I want you, don't I?
Kid, I'm what they call a survivor. I've crawled through the sickest sludge of hell and lived to tell the tale. I'll be around long after they've forgotten that you were ever on the job.
Wouldn't bet on it.
But I'm tired, kid. I'm ready to turn over a new leaf. I swear to you, everything will be different if we just stick together and mop this thing up. Come on.
Don't trust
What do you
him.
say?
Shoot him.
I see we were right to follow him, Sadiq.
Where are they?
Looks that way, man.
You might as well give it up, Clovis. You and your people don't have a chance.
We stand a greater chance of success than you, Lieutenant.
McCoy and I were just talking about how to get you guys out of your jam. We came up with a plan. But you gotta show yourself first. We gotta do this in person.
And if I told you that Sadiq has a pulse rifle trained right at your heart?
Without me, you for sure ain't going nowhere.
Lieutenant, we have everything we need. And that doesn't include you.
Too bad we were becoming such good friends.
Whatever is born of mortal birth must be consumed with the earth. To rise from generation free, then what have I to do with thee?
Kiss my ass!
So, what shall we do with this detective? He's been so persistent, so industrious.
You know what I would do.
Perhaps you're right.
Sitting duck, run for
It's
the
over.
hills. Yeah, I don't want to be standing there with a pulse rifle aimed at my head before they change their mind. So I didn't trust Guza anyway. He would say anything. So it's not the worst thing in the world that he's out the way. Just stick my head out the door, see if they're still there. I think they've gone. Bang.
You're making me very unhappy, old friend.
Get the hell out. Oh, shit. Which way? Oh, flippin' heck.
Tough day, McCoy.
You could say that.
Steele is looking for you. And Bryant. You've been keeping the whole department hopping, you and Guza.
I know. You looking for me too, Gaff?
Looking, not killing. I'm in a good mood today. You know you got some interesting neighbors, McCoy.
Yeah, well, I've been too busy to visit lately.
You gonna turn yourself in?
I'm thinking about it.
Think hard. You killed anyone yet? It's like I said before. You retire a human, your career is over. Your life too, maybe. But we don't live forever, do we?
So the reason you saw me with glasses on just now, Pop on, is that I thought this playthrough was over because of a bug. I was talking to Gaff, then that fat cop appeared, and at the end of it, he shot me, as I'll show you in this section now.
It's like I said before. You retire a human, your career is over. Your life too, maybe.
Why is this cop still after me?
But we don't live forever.
Oh! And I was looking at walkthroughs. I thought it was one of the endings. I just couldn't get out of it. So I thought, if I keep reloading this, maybe he'll go away and I can continue the game. So thank God for that. Let's hope I don't get any more surprises. Just want to go home.